all praises and glory and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makakwadash.
Double honors to the elders, apostles, and very lips, all of the word, truthfully and sincere. Shalom to the Akim, scattered to the four corners of the globe. And shalom to the Akim that be like unto the spectral verb. Say shalom to y'all out there.
Stand over here so we can hear better.
Somebody get this scripture out. There's nothing you can do against the truth. No weapon shall prosper that's formed against me. Psalms 85 and 11. It's a scripture about leaders being wicked as hell.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 85, verse 11. The truth shall spring out of the earth, and righteousness shall look down from heaven.
Right, so truth will spring out of earth and righteousness will look from heaven, man. And the truth are that the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of, man. All right? Because the last couple of weeks, you know, we had a spotlight shout out. The Most High used Kanye West and Kyrie Irving. They not prophets, y'all. Because a lot of Jakes and talk about, oh, man, Kanye did, you know, Kyrie, you hear you say that? They said we're the Israelites, man. Just like Uncle Bar said, some Jakes might say, they not prophets, man. All right? Because they would come out here in the trenches, man, and do the work. They would give up everything, man. Moses gave up everything to come into the truth, man. But they not doing the same thing. Somebody get a scripture that's art, rich man, camel for the eagle.
I got one.
You can say something.
No, I got the scripture. Okay. You got a scripture you asked for? Go ahead.
This book of 2 Corinthians 13 today.
Speak out loud.
This book of 2 Corinthians 13 today, it says, for we can do nothing against the truth, for the truth.
So you just got to hand it.
I'm going to read that again.
Read it loud.
This is the book of 2 Corinthians 13 and 8. It says, for we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth.
Right. There's a damn thing you can't do to stop the truth, man. All right. So this gospel go to the four corners of the earth as it's prophesied, man. All right. You could try to slander on us. You could try to lie on us. You could try to hide the truth. All right. You could call us names and everything. You could crack jokes and stuff. But it's one thing. Shalom, brother. But it's one thing, man. All right. You can't destroy the truth with Yahweh Shai, man. You can't hide the fact that we are the Israelites of the Bible. You can't hide the fact that the so-called white man is the nation eating red people, man. All right, it's nothing white about them. All right, that CT bus is partly white. All right, their skin is matched up, her head is matched her skin, man, with the red and the remains of color feeling like pink and stuff, man. They're the nation eating red people, man. All right, you can't hide the fact that America is spiritually called Babylon, Egypt, and it's collapsing before our eyes right now, man. And the true children of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American speckled birds are waking up to the fact they coming to life, man. Like in Ezekiel chapter 37, man, the God of dry bones, man. That's us coming back, getting our flesh back, all right? Because that guy, Adam Silver, the guy that runs the NBA, he put it out. I seen it on New York Center, bro, posted that, hey, Kyrie Irving's not anti-Semitic at all, man. All right, because when they shine that spotlight on Kyrie Irving, they shine the spotlight on the truth, man. And people was asking questions, and they can't get it. He can't get it asking questions. Why? Because he's part of the elite. His job is to keep you away from the truth. Our job is to bring you to the truth. Feel Yahweh Shai, man. All right, so he has to confess that he's not anti-Semitic, man. It's overwhelming, man. And those are cold moves that Yahweh had did, man. All right. Somebody got something? I got it. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 55, verse 11. It says, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void.
Speak up.
It says, it shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it.
All right, so the promise of the book that Yahweh has set out is going to accomplish what he said. All right, he prophesied that we will fall as a nation, man. I started Syrian captivity in 722 BC. That's for the northern kingdom. All right, and then the southern kingdom 70 AD, man. All right, Roman siege when Rome had burned Jerusalem, and a lot of Israelites ran into Africa. Some ran into Europe, man. We were scattered on earth, but the southern ran into Africa, ran to the North Africa, along Egypt, Libya, Tunisia, Morocco, the mountains and stuff. Then they finally what? They came to Central and West Africa, man. All right, that's why you felt like tribes like the Igbo, the Ashanti, Iwe, Yoruba, they circumcised their male children on the 8th day, man. They separate the women on menstrual cycles and stuff, man. All right. They speak broken Hebrew, like some of the Bantu tribes from Central Africa and West. They speak broken Hebrew, man. Sometimes the Hebrew be on point, man. The Lashma Kadar words, matching 8 words be on point, man. That's why the so-called white man cut us off during slavery, man. He brainwashed us, man. He don't want us to know about. He make lies about Africa, man. Why? Because that's where the Israelites were hiding. He kept away Islam. But guess what? When you go into Arabic, because if we learn Arabic, because Islam's not for us, but we learn Arabic, we go into the Israel, we learn our Arab record and see who we are, man. Right? That's why he kept away. Not that Islam was our true religion. It was that language they speaking, man, Arabic, man. Because all our records in Arabic is in Spanish, French, Portuguese, and Hebrew, man. All right, it's written down, man. What's the best thing? What they say? They say you want to hide anything for a nigga, put it in the book, man. Hey, that's the only thing. Hey, you ain't worry about somebody breaking your house. Put your money in the calculus book, man. Nigga ain't gonna look in there.
Hey, they show you that in some movies with a drug dealer, he'll have a ass Bible with the Bible cut out, and they have the drugs in there, right? And it'll be closed, right? And they ain't never looking there.
Yeah, cause the book, especially the Bible, man, that's kryptonite to a 2/3, man. That's like somebody breaking the house and somebody put a cross on the back. Somebody, that rich man, dude.
I got it.
All right, go ahead.
The book of Matthew 19, I'm gonna start at 22. But when the young man heard that saying, he went away sorrowful, for he had great possessions.
And the elders were talking about this. I think it was Elder Gabar. I believe Elder Gabar said Yahushua actually liked the guy, man. The young, wealthy young man. All right, keep on.
It said, verse 23, then said Yahushua unto his disciples, verily I say unto you, that a rich man shall hardly enter into the kingdom of heaven.
Right, so a rich man shall hardly enter to the kingdom of heaven. All right, meaning he's not going to make it on this side, man. So he got his consolation, man. Especially the celebrities among these 12 tribes of Israel, man. All right, Kanye West, Kyrie Irving, Jennifer Lopez. What's the other Israelite celebrities? Oh, Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. All right, Jay-Z.
The ones who said something like Kodak Black.
Said
he's like, I'm an Israelite.
I'm not black no more, but Israelite.
That's Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar.
He talked about it. You had Lamar Odom, the basketball player.
Right.
What's his name? The one who was dating the Kardashian.
Yeah.
Lamar Odom.
Lamar Odom.
He wanted to come out with a Yahushua with the Yahushua logo.
Yeah.
And then what happened to him?
Right.
He ain't playing basketball. They turned him into a damn drug addict.
Yeah. He said, you gonna take this.
He wanted to come out with a Yahushua line, or a 12 tribes, like an Israelite type.
And what stopped him? He was a grown man. He could do what he wants. And it proved he's under control. He signed that satanic blood contract, man.
I'm gonna read the next verse. 24 says, and again I say unto you, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of God.
Right, because they tied to their possession on the Sabbath. They can't let it go, man. They can't wake up the next day being a poor nigga, man. They want to eat the best Australia grass-fed steaks, man. You know the Australian grass-fed steaks expensive, man. Hey, what one of our leaders, one of our so-called leaders, Al Sharpton said. He said that Kyrie Irving deserved all that punishment, man. All right, he's one of the gatekeepers, man. And people loosely use the word boule, because boule you got to belong to a certain Jake and Edomite family bloodline and shit. But everybody use that. Anybody can protect Esau and stuff, man. right, to keep us in the dark. But he said, I remember like 4 years ago, brother from IUIC camp, he said all the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans are hearers of the Bible. And he made a joke. He said, no, we not. And then he said some bullshit. If a dog get kicked the same way he get kicked, some bullshit he said, man. All right? Because he's in the pocket, man. He's in the pocket of Amalek, man. Those Jewish people, man. It's a big difference between Jew and Jewish. Jew means one for the tribe of Judah who called for the nation of Israel. Also could mean one for the son of kingdom who belongs to the tribes of Judah, Benjamin, Levi. Jewish means someone who's behaving like a Jew but not a Jew. Who don't come out of the line of Jacob, man. Alright, so you know that's the big difference, man. Alright, somebody get a scripture about corrupt leaders.
I got something on that.
Oh, go
ahead.
This is Ecclesiastes 7 and verse 7. You know, going in on what the elder was going into about Kyrie Irving. It says, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. You know, that's what a lot of our people.
Hey, keep going up.
Keep going to scripture.
Yeah. Keep read that loud again, because now the noise picking up.
Okay. This is Ecclesiastes 7 and 7. It says, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
Right, surely oppression should make a man. This make you mad, man. And you gonna go people on the bottom, man. And they call you these bad words: Negro, West Indian, Haitian, Mexican, and Puerto Rican, man. Our people bugged the hell out, man. All right, here go the prime example right there. Our people bugged out, man. Jehovah's Witness, man. All right, they brainwashed. But ask them what color Yahweh Shai Jesus is, they can't tell you, man. They can't tell you who the Israelites of the Bible speaks of, man.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
God
All
loves
right.
everybody.
Right, and God don't love everybody, man. The scripture, man, is salvation up for the elect of Israel, man. The 12 tribes of Israel, man. Ain't for everybody, man. There's no letter J in the ancient Hebrew alphabet, man.
No thanks.
All right, but for the scripture now, he couldn't break it down, man. The Revelation, he couldn't break it down. And that's the truth, man.
That's that Isaiah. It says, I can't because I'm unlearned. Or,
Right.
I can't because we're sealed.
He got no beard. The woman wearing pants. She ain't supposed to be out here, man. She's supposed to be home.
That's
All right?
It says, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
Right, you should be mad, man, that you're in the ghettos, you're in the barrios, man. They want to keep you up.
Oh shit, as a matter of fact, when you look at the definition of the word Jew, it goes into the one who like lives in the ghettos.
In the ghettos, right.
Somebody look at the etymology of a Jew. Or I'm gonna look it up in the blue letter too. Look it up in the etymology. But go ahead.
It says, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. You know, hey, so like and like the brothers was getting into, you know, he gonna get the definition of the word Jew, you know. But when it's like a ghetto, you know, but like that was the point I was making earlier, you know, about the second part of the voice, the verse, the gift destroyeth the heart, man. You know, our people have received, you know, some of our people, you know, have received, you know, these different, you know, incentives from Esau Edom, all right, you know, via, you know, going through his system and joining the league or becoming an entertainer, this, you know, so forth and so on, all right, and they get these incentives, you know, Esau give them a little change or whatever, and now they feel like, you know, they feel like, you know, they don't got the same, with integrity, you know, as a regular man would have, man. All right, you know, a man of the Lord would have, man. All right, they don't like brothers going to Kyrie Irving. He, you know, even though he shared these things, if he know these things, and he's supposed to actually come out here, all right, you know, and do this work and put his, you know, like you said, sacrifice, you know, his time, man. All right, and actually tell our people who they are, man. All right, but you know, a lot of our people don't want to lose these gifts that they've received, you know, Esau Edom, you know.
Right. Go ahead.
This real quick. This is the book of Matthew 16 and 25. It says, whoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. Right? These different celebrities, you know, these different J celebrities are trying to find their life because what they're trying to hang on to their valuable possessions in this life of America, which this place, I believe in 2 Peter tells you the fashion of this world passes away. You know? It says, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. Well, we're losing our life right now. That's the book of Romans, the 12th chapter says, present your body as a living sacrifice. You know? So we're losing our lives on this side to ultimately gain how about you shot, Lord willing.
That's right.
And which is that ultimate prize, man. You know, because hey, what the scripture tells you in Corinthians, man, they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but
Right.
they're incorruptible, man.
Right.
All right, you know, like the verse said, they got their consolation, you know, and that's their reward. That's what they want, man. All right, they rather, like the verse said, choose to save their life on this side. All right, then you know, they choose the Most High, man. All right, which, hey, in the kingdom, man, it's gonna be far more greater than having $1 million. It's gonna be, you know, you ain't gonna need a Lamborghini, man. We're gonna be on chariots, man. You know, and so forth and so on, man. All right, it's gonna be far greater things, but a lot of people choose to, you know, trust that Esau, Edom, in Egypt, man. You know.
All right, go ahead and bring that ghetto out.
Yeah, this is a Etamon, right? The word ghetto, 1610s, part of a city in which Jews are compelled to live.
Right, so who in the ghettos today? When they say ghettos, you think of what? So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Hey, like the brother said, where the hood nose at, man? Right, where the hood nose at? They not living in the ghettos, man.
They're the ones that's buying out the
Right.
properties and shit.
Right. It said in Deuteronomy 28, 43 or 44, it said 44 that the Israelites during this time should be the tail and their enemies should be the head, man. How the hell you gonna be the tail and you man everything, you own all the banks, you got the power to use your meter to try to shut up somebody, man. And then you on court side with your little hats on and stuff, with no beard on your face, ain't bringing no scriptures out or anything, just harassing people and stuff like that. And then when you get cornered and stuff, somebody asks you a question, oh, you can't answer, just throw the phone screen, you're anti-Semitic.
Hey, look, we're under the First Amendment, right? Separation from your church and from the state. Don't bring your anti-shit on top of me because you don't like hearing the truth. Separate that shit. Keep that shit to yourself. If you don't like it, go home and cry about it.
Right. Hey, somebody
Ain't that the First Amendment? Separation of church and state?
Yeah.
Ain't they a synagogue?
Yeah.
Ain't they a church?
Yeah.
Well, separate yourselves from us. We ain't want to.
So why the church and stuff, but they on that 503c plan on synagogues and stuff.
So why do we gotta be under their rule? You can't say this.
Yeah.
Shit. Well, according to Esau's amendment, shit, that's supposed to be separated.
Yeah.
Keep that shit to yourselves.
Yeah.
You don't like what we gotta say, then take it up with the fucking judges and shit who
But wait a minute, but they
gotta go by that.
They can
shit.
say anything about the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos. Hey,
Oh,
you
that's
need to
cool,
stop
yeah.
shooting each other. You're a bunch of criminals, and you got locked up in jail, and you got a bunch of baby mamas. They can say that all day about us and stuff, but we
But
say
see,
something about them.
that's
right?
good. Let them say that. Because
22:18
by
states,
them
thou shalt not
saying
suffer
that-
witch to live, right?
by them saying
So what
that-
we gonna do about witchcraft? We gotta figure it out.
We supposed to
Hey,
do
hold
it.
on.
Hey, check this out, real quick.
Nah. We ain't,
Anti-witchcraft unit.
no.
Check
I'm
it out.
making a point.
Yeah,
I'm
go
making a
ahead.
Saudi
point.
Arabia.
So by them saying all of that negative stuff about us, right? Then that proves we're the Israelites, because that proves we're under the curses, because that's what it said. All right.
What did she say?
She's a witch. Put that bitch to
Right,
death.
those two witches and stuff. Hey, you wearing rainbows, it ain't fucking
Man, you look like a damn girl with that long
Look,
ass
you
hair.
wearing
Shut your
rainbows,
ass up.
so it's not even raining shit. Let's see, he bugged the hell out, man.
That's why I told him to
One
shut
of
the
the keys
fuck
of
up.
Scarface, he handled that perfection.
Yeah.
No, it's like
I didn't want to
I was
talk about
ready
like
to
you, but he said go ahead.
Exactly.
Okay.
We almost invited that goddamn thing. How he did that shit.
No, bro. I'm not even gonna entertain that
That's what I
shit.
said. That's what the brother said. He don't want to entertain. I said, let him go past, man.
Nah, fuck that.
Yeah.
They said, the fuck I gotta do with anything?
Talk about witchcraft. You ain't so good.
Yeah, he came up with his sorcery. He fucking almost made me forget what I was about to say. Damn witch. This fucking warlock.
Go ahead.
No, but that was the point by them saying, about all the negative things about us. Well, yeah, you're right, because
Right.
we fit the curses under Deuteronomy 28. You don't.
You don't.
Who do you see any these ish women? Cause some of them thick as hell. They got some big ass booties over here. You don't see them being baby mamas, single baby mamas and shit.
Wearing
No,
wigs.
they got a whole family structure. They got the husband. You know,
Hey,
they
go
at
to
the
the
grocery
curse.
store.
Get that Deuteronomy 28, 54.
Smite the
56.
scab her.
You know, they still got their hair.
Hey, go ahead. You gonna get it quick. When somebody get that Deuteronomy 28.
This is Isaiah 42,
start at 22. But this is the people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes. They are hid in prison houses. They are for and none delivered, for spoiled and none said restore. Right. So this talks about the Israelites. These curses, they don't apply to you Ish people.
Right.
Okay. Who is the most populated in prison? Privileged human sons, so-called black representative Americans. Right. Okay. You Ish people, you own all the world's wealth. You know. So that don't apply to you.
Right. You're not locked up, and if you locked up, you in there for touching little
Fighting and circumcising babies with your
Right.
mouth.
All right.
Right.
So, hey, so you got so-called Negroes out here in the American prison, jail system, man. I mean, some scholars were talking about the so-called message gonna fit the curses. Yes, they do, man. Who the prison system? Who gang banging and stuff?
Right.
Who father and children got bad, evil eye towards them, man?
Right, you got Northern Kingdom and Southern Kingdom. They look at each other like Judah will be all like, man, damn, Mexicans,
Yeah, Puerto Ricans and shit.
the
Yeah.
whole time y'all come from the same forefathers.
Yep.
Right.
And some of y'all look alike.
Yeah.
Some of you look alike. And both women got big asses and shit. Like a Mississippi mammy, a mammy from Mississippi and shit. All right. Yeah. Might be that curse out.
You got that Deuteronomy 28?
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 54.
Hey, hold that. Go to Deuteronomy 28, 45.
This is the book of Deuteronomy 28 and 45. It says, moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed. Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy
That's
power.
why we're in the ghettos on the bottom today. But you so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, you so proud when you can't admit that, man. You try to sling crack, man. You try to pimp your own women out, man. You try to other crimes and stuff, man. You try to sell out and stuff, but guess what? You're not gonna make it. You may get a few crumbs, but your people, your whole nation. If you get the crumbs, you come to the neighborhood, your people gonna kill your ass, man. Just like they did a couple of rappers, man, and stuff. All right, go ahead, keep going.
It says to keep his commandments and his statutes, which he commanded thee.
Right.
It says in verse 46, and they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
So this how you tell who the Israelites are, man. Not those DNA tests, man. Nobody got the DNA of King David. Nobody got the DNA of King Saul. Nobody got the DNA of Jacob's original 12 sons, man. They don't got the DNA to them, man. They lying. How come you can't find nobody say, hey, I'm related to King Saul's son, Jonathan? I'm related to the Maccabees.
Right.
I'm related to Deborah.
I'm Levi.
I'm related to Joshua from the tribe of Ephraim. How come they can't
That's
do
why
it?
that bitch with no edges tried to say that. She said, I don't understand. I don't understand how we're related to the Jews. Because we're not related to the Jewish people. You know, and then it talks about how they brought those bones I believe that's in the book of Jeremiah. And the Lord had us bring out those bones so you can't rightly trace certain things back. Right. And then you go into the book of Ezra. We couldn't trace our records back.
Yeah.
So, no, you're not going to be able to tie all our DNA to everything. It's not about DNA, it's about spirituality. And then, also, those little hats, they said that we have more Semitic DNA going back more than them, as far as the people that are in that land.
Yeah, there was a brother, he's on TikTok, he took a DNA test,
Yeah.
and they actually fucked up. They said, yeah, you connected, you got Semitic and Canaanite DNA, and they go back to back. Then they hacked into the site and removed that shit, man.
Yeah.
All right, these are two things. Either they don't get it at all, or they get it, they not free this true DNA result.
Man, and through his spirit speaking
Yep.
as a man,
Yeah.
you know, Esau made a diligent search. You know, he went, he found Noah's Ark, he found Mount Sinai. He the one that has it. He's digging up all these relics. I wouldn't be surprised if he actually dug up some of them bones and found the sepulchres. You know, that got a whole bunch of stuff hidden in the Vatican. You know, that's just me speaking as a man, but I wouldn't be surprised if he actually did have it.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. I wouldn't be surprised either, man. Hey, hold on. What those clowns wanted, man?
They want to take a picture with us.
Tell him to beat it,
man. Just beat it. Like, go ahead.
This is 1 Timothy 1 and 4. Neither give heed to fables and endless genealogy which minister questions, rather than godly edifying which is in faith. So do. That's right.
Right, JP know that. The N1B8 DNA. And that's how you can tell
The
you're
O2
Israelite.
negative blood type, like some
Right.
weird ass blood type and shit.
R2,
Yeah,
R2, subtraction B by the 25th power.
It's a rare blood.
In that calculus problem, who you're Israelite. And all I gotta do is just open the book and fly the curses and see who they pick, man.
Oh, yeah.
Alright?
The scripture says in Romans the 8th chapter, the Spirit bears witness with our spirit that we are the children.
Right. That's how you tell the Israelites, man. So-called niggas like today, man, what? We eat our meat cooked. We don't like blood in it. We don't participate in the census records because it's more than 13%. Because you got the other 12 tribes.
And it's going on.
And yeah, that's going on. We constantly reproducing the scriptures and stuff. We in the ghettos and stuff. We got names, biblical names attached to some names you make up. You attach Yah to it. Yah is short for Yahweh, man. I mean, come on, then you got the curses, man. Hey, like Johnny, what's that guy name who won O.J. Simpson's lawyer? Oh yeah, Johnny Cochran.
Johnny Cochran.
Hey, if the glove fit, you must have quit. Hey, if the glove fit this time, you are the Israelite. Alright, go ahead. I got something else.
Now, and I was just basically telling the brother Yaikwa, we the Lord's people because we use the same slang. Jay can say, I'm going to put hands on you.
Right.
Jay be saying hell and hot water.
Right.
Yeah, kinfolk,
Another say, I'm a cuff it. You think the word in Hebrew, cup. Yeah, man.
Like the ass knows his master crib. We say going to the crib. It says Jacob dwelleth in tents. He just chilling at the crib.
Right. He don't like to be in the woods.
It said Esau was a cunning hunter.
Yeah.
You don't see Jake out there putting motherfucking deer piss on him. Got a little duck quack noise. They know how to make the noise to attract the animal.
Wait 8 hours and shit.
Be in the tree and shit with a rifle. That's Esau doing that.
8 hours.
Right, that's Esau doing that. He's a cunning hunter. So the scriptures give you the characteristics. Esau's gonna be chilling every damn thing in the wilderness. You see them taking those pictures with the gang, they call it.
Gang cameras, yeah.
Right, and then they got a big ass lion they just killed for fun. Like, oh, I killed this lion for fun. Now I'm gonna chop his head off and put it on the wall.
Right.
Like, we don't do that. We don't do that.
Yup.
We ain't
And
doing
he got
that.
taxiderms, stuffed lions and stuffed elephants.
Big ass cats and shit.
Big ass cats,
Coyote stuff.
polar bears and shit.
We ain't into that. Esau's into that.
Right, we love animals, man. We like, man, let's
Right.
throw animals out there cage and zoo, man.
Yeah.
That's we fucking stuff, man.
But Jake, our people, we like to chill. That's why you see sit in the front porch. It says they're like a wild bull in the corner.
Right.
You see Jake on the corner gambling and shit, drinking, smoking on the corners.
Barbecue
You
on the grill.
you don't see those damn Herodians. Really are Herodian shit.
Hey, get that script. They post me on every corner.
Yeah.
Hey, get that scripture out.
Hey, you little hats, y'all really Herodians. Y'all fucking because Herod was a Edomite living as a Jew.
I had an old book. I forgot the name of this show. Herod. He was dark skinned. This show. He was a terror,
Yeah,
man.
the chocolate covered.
He was a chocolate covered Edomite. They had that icon in there, man. They showed. All right. Yeah, get that.
It's Isaiah 51 and verse 20. It says, thy sons have fainted. They lie at the head of all the streets.
Right. So who in the streets, man? Who in the streets? So-called Negroes, Latino American. You don't see no little hats out there, man. Keep going.
Gamble. You don't see no little hats with
Going
some
dice. Hey, what's that? Take off that kill, shooting dice and shit, man.
Right.
Some juvenile shit like that, man.
You don't
Grown ass
see
man
no-
playing dice.
With all that money.
You don't see no
Yeah,
little
that's
hats on the corner selling drugs.
Right. That's
Hey,
right.
loud.
Loud. Yeah. The curses on it. He trying to make it the industry, bro. Loud. No curses on it. Loud.
Right. They got the dreidel.
They ain't shaking up
The
like,
dreidel dice.
what's up, Mike Goyle? What's up, Mike Goyle?
What the bagel?
They ass ain't doing
What they
that.
call it? Nessie. What they call it? Needle shit. Nessie or some shit.
I don't know.
All right, keep going.
It says, thy sons have fainted. They lie at the head of all streets. as a wild bull in a net.
Right, full of, keep going.
It says they are full of fury of the
They
Lord.
full of fury, man. You can't tell them shit. They tell you, shut the fuck up. Fuck you, motherfucker.
Why you looking at me? What you looking at?
I gangbang all I want to, man.
You know?
I'm a vice one, I'm that king. I'm TD, I'm Crip, I'm Blood.
You step on that shoe, it's a wrap.
Yeah, you
The
that's a
same
rap,
shoe
man.
that came out like 20 times already.
And they make it for 15 cents somewhere in secluded area in South America. and shit.
Right. It costs like $1 to make. And
Right.
your ass pay $200 for it.
And they be right there down there, they store right there, line up to get it.
Yup.
In the cold.
In the
and shit.
cold.
All right, they don't want to listen to us in the cold. They rather get those idols right now. Right down the street, they Jordan idols, man. All right. Like
It says they are full of fury of the Lord, the rebuke of thy power. It says, therefore hear not this, thou afflicted and drunken, but not with wine. It says, thus saith.
they say drunk and afflicted. Yeah, they drunk with the all these false doctrines of this world, man. You can stop right there. Yeah, they drunken, man. They drunk on all the false philosophies, man.
Fury and a rebuke.
Fury and rebuke.
Right. They into everything except for Yahweh and Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
Everything like all. Well, like how it says they meet in the marketplace and they be like, "What's this new doctrine or
Right.
this new
Yeah,
saying?"
even though those symbols and the word kings, disciples, stones, lords, turn your head to the right, the blue color, all right, etc., etc. Oh, let's go back to scripture. The Israelites, but they on the left hand side, man. They on to it, man. They honor all those top leaders like Jeff Ford, Larry Hoover, etc., etc. They'll give it all for him. But they won't put all their might for Yahweh Shai, man. They're not gonna come out here, man. And they're not gonna get up their life if they are doing negative things. Some of them I ain't gonna slander all of them, but some of them try to apply their literature to life and stuff. I'm not gonna put them like that. But that's not the truth, man. All right? This is the truth out here, man.
Originally, the gangs were set up to protect our communities from the so-called white man who's Esau according to the Bible. Because they was coming into our towns, killing our people, kidnapping our women, having their way with them, right? So they set up the gangs to protect the communities, but then Esau infiltrated it,
Somebody sold out.
introduced drugs into it, and turned it into instead of a unity, a division. Because he understands a house divided can't stand. So he divided us to make us fight against each other, kill each other. He made our own brothers, we became enemies, and we're, you from this block, that block, shoot each other all the time. That's exactly what he wants.
I got something right here.
Dropping off the guns in the neighborhood.
My late cousin from Madison, Wisconsin, passed away like 3-4 years ago. He said, this was a teenager, this like in the early 2000s. He said that the OGs for the set of GDC from they folks gang, he said they had a Messianic Bible. Yeah, they was infiltrated.
And also to say, you got a lot
Right.
of these cops wearing these ecstatic masks, to look like James.
Oh yeah.
Prosthetic back, huh?
And I remember that one time a couple years back, right before the boogie germ hit, there was a drive-by shooting, because that's what our people so-called like to do, drive-by shootings, which is really the so-called white man with these Hollywood prosthetic mask on.
Yeah.
The dude dropped the gun out the window. It was an all gold Donald Trump gun. Now,
Yeah, I remember that
What
one.
Negro
They try to hide that.
Right.
Yeah.
That shit had Donald Trump engraved in it. It had his face. That shit was a raw ass 45. It was a big ass gun.
Yeah.
Now what Negro in the hood, especially during the
Got a
time
gold
with Donald
gun.
Trump being the president.
Right.
Because Jake hated Trump, even though he gave y'all some stimulus checks and shit.
Right.
Who in the hood got that? Don't chrome out a whole gold gun with Trump on it.
Right.
Esau was like, damn, I lost my baby.
Yep. Yeah, man. All you see on crimes, all the black guy did is this and that. But you look at crime statistics, Esau's so-called whites, they commit more crimes, man.
But they're not in prison as much as
Right.
Jake is.
Yep. They not in prison, man, cause the laws on their side, man. That's in Ecclesiastes, Sirach, he know where it's in.
He's not in
Sirach
trouble
chapter-
like other men.
Yeah, he's not in trouble like other men, man. All right. Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 9:21. For death is come up into our windows and is entered into our palaces to cut off the children from without and the young men from the streets.
Speak up.
Goddamn work. No, what you had spoken about is the drive-by shooters, man.
Right.
That Jake has that curse upon them, and the little hats they don't have that on. You don't see that in the little hats they put. When they have to go towards what the welfare, they don't need it. Jake is out here, man, going through the fucking bullshit.
Yeah, some people they can't get welfare. You know, they need it bad, man. They can't get what they right.
Right, when's the last time you seen a little hat on the news for doing the drive?
Right.
with some cyber's, the cyber's curly as hell.
It was a drive-by, and he had a bandana. He had a bandana. He had a black hat on with some veins.
I tell you,
curly veins on the side.
You know, but we gotta say it like this even though it's funny, but it's the truth.
Right.
It's comedy because a lot of comedy is true. That's why people laugh at it.
Comedy means feed.
Yup.
Right, you feed into it, man. They laughing because it's true.
They laughing because it's true. So it's funny to us. It's the fucking truth.
Food for thought.
Right. The other Apostle Bar goes into that a lot.
Yeah.
You know.
The term is facetious. To be facetious, although it's funny, it's a true thing.
Right.
This is Deuteronomy 28:45, and it reads, "Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee."
Right. That's why we get shot in the streets. We go to court. They roll over their law. They say, "Hey, you take these 25 years, or you do these 5 years." Oh, I'm gonna do 5 years. All right, because you ain't got no lawyers to bail you out and shit, man. To jump all through the loopholes to get you out of trouble, like they can, man. Or they connected, like they know the sergeant of the police, the lieutenant. They know the prosecutor of the county and shit. They know the judge.
Right.
Oh yeah. My daddy went to. They be like, yeah, my father went to a university, the Duke University, with this judge, and we're fraternity brothers and shit.
They stand with that supposed to let the judge know.
Right. Oh yeah, they do the signs and shit. But the judge knows.
It said these curses shall pursue thee. So it don't matter. No matter where we went, the curses of the Bible pursue the true Israelites.
Yeah.
All right. What curses are they under? All right, they're under the blessings right now. Right. They're receiving, because right now it's their time. Right. All right, Joel 9:24, the earth's given to the hands of the wicked.
Right.
Going back to the blessing in Genesis 27, that he was given the fatness of the earth, he's gonna rule it with the sword. So right now they're actually under their temporary blessing.
That's their blessing.
You know,
right?
They're not in our situation.
He's basically like a
Right. It's a weak ass blessing.
It's temporary, man. Look, how you gonna be a victim? How you gonna be a victim building at the same time and shit?
Right.
Hey, show me scriptures where it said other people should fight for you when somebody persecutes you and shit. That's not in the scriptures. So, or you gonna have the power to shut somebody down. They say you gonna have the power to cut their bank account off. You gonna have the power to shut down their bank account, or you gonna have the power to media to shut them down. They speak against you. You're not gonna find that in the scriptures, man. So the Israelites saying that they're the first they're gonna do that, man. Like, come on, go ahead.
It's the book of Isaiah 42:22.
Verse 46, "And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever." Right. So the curses upon thy seed forever. Right. Yahweh Shah lifts up the curses.
How many times they names they get changed various times over the
Right, because the females, they don't want to be called Latinas and make it sound like girly.
Right.
You know, so they put the X in there to make it sound more like a funky neutral sound.
Right.
Latinx. I was at the grocery store, I looked up, it said Latinx aisle. Well, shit, X means, you know, to cross out.
Unknown.
You know, they basically crossing this out for who we really are.
Yep. Cross your hair did what African American, Black, Negro, Puerto Rican, Mexican, Hispanic, then the old Latino, Native American, Indian, savage, the N-word,
Yeah, I got
spit,
verse 37.
wetback.
And now it shall become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword.
Astonishing me, like, in a low state. Like, damn, I can't believe he did some shit like that, man. Like, that nigga, bro, he stole all those VCRs. His woman out here, half naked, ass showing out. Oh, that nigga walking down the street, his boxer shorts on, he got a long green shit stain, man. Like, that's what it's talking about, man. Like, damn, these people, let's show how low we feel.
I got one to just back up what you said right there.
Right.
This is Jeremiah 2:12. It says, "Be astonished, O ye heavens, at this, and be horribly afraid." It says, "Be ye very desolate, saith the Lord, for my people have committed two evils. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters, and hewn them out cisterns, broken cisterns that can hold no water."
Right, we turn our backs on Yahweh Shai. We turn our back to living water to understand it, man. And we're in a desolate, we're in a low state, man. And we doing all this stupid shit. And that's another way we tell who the Israelites are. They doing dumb shit.
Yeah, is this the city of perfection?
Right, like that. Is this the Israelite?
Right.
Is this the chosen? This the wise nation of Deuteronomy chapter 4 and 7. The nation is so wise. They're still doing this dumb shit. All right. Keep going.
All right. This is Zechariah 11 and 5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
Right.
They
Who slay us and hold us not guilty? The so-called white man, the other nations, man. Hey, over there in Pakistan, they killing young black men, so-called Afro-Pakistanis, man. Saying they died in prison, talking about, they hanged themselves and shit like that, man. Where'd our people go, man? They prayed upon, man. In Japan, China, Russia, Africa, man. Yeah, Africa, man. They killing our people, man. Raping our women in the Congo area, man. Right? So where our people are scattered, man, they getting persecuted and murdered, man. And raped. All right, go ahead.
And they that sell them say, "Blessed be Yahweh, for I am
They
rich."
making a good old profit off us, man. The almighty dollar, man. Because their God is not the God, not the power of Yahweh, man. Their God is themselves.
The Lord, yeah.
And gold, oil, and diamonds. I got that for the scarf and sword too. Yeah, the sword too. That God's their weapons, man. They don't trust in Heavenly Father. The Heavenly Father's not their man. Like I said, Psalm chapter 10.
The one thing I want to bring out about that is that ever since what's the young boy with the hood? Ever since the Trayvon Martin case,
And that was a setup too.
they passed all these laws in like 31 of the states. All right, and all that is justifiable homicide. So all these stand your ground proliferation laws.
You could kill the N-word.
That's this right here.
Yeah.
Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
Yep. Or
they'll say, that happened so long ago. Forget about it.
Forget about it, but they can't forget about 9/11. They can't forget about O.J. Simpson. He's a murderer. He should go to jail for the rest of his life. But then you ask him, what about the reparations? Should you pay? That was a long time ago. Right. All right.
You still, it's like when somebody owed you $5 and you see them like 15 years later. Man, you still asking for that, man? You still own that?
Oh, go visit the hologram. Go visit the hologram museum. That motherfucker, you put my tribe, the Gadites, so-called Native Americans. You slaughtered them. You put them in concentration camps.
And go visit the route the boats, the transatlantic slave trade ran, and go look at all the sharks whose migration patterns changed from all the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who you tossed off of those boats.
Right. Hey,
go look at that.
Hey, visit all these states. Illinois, you built on so-called Native American land. Go to Columbus, Ohio. This is built on top of Gadite city, man. Go down to Mexico City. That's built on it. It's a Cartwright city. The Azteca, man. All right, they took the Spanish to their temples, converted to churches and stuff, built their stuff on top of it, man.
So we're probably standing on the graveyard right now.
And it's probably deep underground, probably some Hebrew tablets or something.
Some down
with
here.
some phylacteries and stuff. You don't know. All right, go ahead.
This is the book of Isaiah 42 and 22. It says, but this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses.
Robbed and spoiled, man. They came over here, slaughtered our people, stole all their goods, and stuff. Treasure, that's all the stuff in the Vatican. Or somewhere here in the museum like they did in Indiana Jones, what they call the crystal skulls or something like that. And the guy went to the museum. Oh, another one, Indiana Jones, the one that had the Ark of Covenant.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Indiana Jones, the Ark of Covenant, they put in the warehouse and shit like that.
Yeah.
Man, do shit like that, man. It's like thousands of artifacts. So you found a lot of artifacts here in America. Also, it's in West Africa, man. Some of our shit got taken in West Africa, man.
It's like that movie, I think it was the one of the Black Panther movies where the warmonger dude.
Yeah, it's the part one.
He went to the museum and he's all like, "Man, I'm taking back what's ours."
And he had the tassels on.
He took the weapons and shit because Esau got shit that don't even belong to him in their museum.
Right. Yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute. This don't even belong to you.
But wait a minute. Why are you gonna take shit? Hold on. Why are you gonna take shit from people you consider inferior? If I believe you're inferior, why am I gonna take your artifacts and shit like that? Because you are a special people.
They got our artifacts in that museum down there. They got Gadite garments.
The Art Institute.
They got a whole bunch of Gadite stuff down there.
I got something. The elder was talking about standing on graveyards, grave sites, and dead bodies. This is Numbers 35 and 33. So you shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. So there is going to be a recompense. All right, because the Lord's word don't go out void. It's going to do exactly what he accomplished it. It's going to accomplish what he wanted to do.
In this land, go ahead.
Payback is coming. He said the payback is coming.
Yeah. In this land, America, Azara, New Canaan, then they call it Turtle Island. It's soaked in blood, and it's like all spelled out. Their blood is so soaked in it, man. Then it's soaked in the blood of heathens. Then it's soaked in the blood of their own people, man. All those children sacrifice and stuff. Then it's so polluted by people being here, bleeding, having sex and stuff. People have sex in woods.
Esau not letting the land rust.
Not letting the land rest, man. Then they do all those satanic rituals and stuff. And right now, satanic rituals is what the holidays, man. It's Thanksgiving and it's Christmas, man. Thanksgiving, man. Yeah. Like this is the worship of the god Nimrod. All right, Mithra. They got that Christmas tree and stuff, man. All right, and this place is spiritually corrupt. Hey, man, so this place, America, gotta be cleansed with thermonuclear destruction fire, man. Right.
Another thing too is they don't fit the curses, and they have these very small number,
right?
So-called 6 million.
Yeah, 6 million.
So-called 6 million.
Right.
But the transatlantic slave trade alone was like somewhere between 90 and 120 million estimation of Israelites' death.
That's what
not
Esau
counting,
tells you.
Right.
Not counting North America or the Jews out of Europe. What was that called?
Sephardic.
The Jews out of Europe. Yes.
Oh, the Moor Jews?
Not even counting that.
Oh, you're talking about people that came from Spain?
Yes.
Yeah, the Sephardic
Jews.
Yeah, that's not even counting any of that.
Not even counting them, man. And then how many Gadite tribes in North America? It's like, I think it's like 250 million tribes or 500 million tribes. All right, and the Spanish, yeah. So not count that, man.
Not even count that. So now, when we compare those numbers, how do you fit the curses? This is Daniel 9 and 12, and it says, And he hath confirmed his words which he spake against us and against our judges that judged us, by bringing upon us a great evil. For under the whole heaven have not been done as have been done upon Jerusalem.
That's right.
So explain that.
Right. They can't. That's why they try to now say that, oh, Kyrie Irving is not anti-Semitic now. Oh, he's not anti-Semitic. Yeah, the head of NBA said that Adam Silver. All right, because they was getting that hot seat, and they was getting cornered. They was getting cornered. Oh, I'm gonna let it go. No, it's too late now, man. And you've been exposed. All right, so you gotta answer questions now. You gotta go into that Tanakh. You gotta bring that Torah roll out, and you gotta answer the questions now, man. People start answering questions now. It's time for everything to be answered, man. All right, it said truth to spring out of earth, man. Now everybody asking out, who are these people on the sign? Why are these people screaming that? Why is they bringing all this evidence out? Why are you trying to censor when they say who they are?
Exactly, because you got Jake that don't even really believe.
Right.
I mean, of course, it's a certain percentage. Who knows?
Right.
But you got Jake that doesn't really. They could be at the Egypt talk, whatever the fuck Jake is into nowadays, the bullshit.
Right.
The fact is, they're like, well, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? We need more answers. So like, it's just like when it came down to the jab thing.
Right.
Jake wanted, well, all right, give me a little bit more answers so I can actually deal with this. So now we're coming into the gates of the noble. We are shaking that hand, man. We're into that point where the hand is being shaken, man.
I got something real quick. This is the book of Romans 9:26. It says, and it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, you are not my people.
All right, hold on. Had they been saying that for the last when we started teaching 1969?
Yes, sir.
Even a little before that. You're not the Jews. You're a bunch of N-words. You're a bunch of engines, and you're a bunch of spits. And that's all you be. You from Africa, and you from Siberia. You cross that ice bridge from the Bering Straits.
Okay.
And yeah, you're a bunch of rape babies from Spain. That's what they tell us, man. Right? That's that lie they push in the school system and stuff, man. And that's why they always keep us every time so-called Black history come around. They'll keep us to the slavery era, or they'll keep us in the civil rights era. They know we go beyond that. Why? Because they do go beyond that. You'll find out those certain tribes in West Africa was doing Israelite customs. Yep. They had those Hebrew names or broken Hebrew names. All right, those you'll find out. You'll find out that the so-called Native Americans were doing the same Israelite customs, man. All right, and they use ancient Hebrew artifacts all throughout the Americas, man.
And I believe, like, if you look at like an old map from like 16 something, you will see like on the west coast of Africa, there's a place called the Kingdom of Judah.
Right.
You know,
Negro land.
All right. Then somebody said, oh, they called it because no, they called it Kingdom of Judah because that wicked Nathaniel 7 he had brought out IUIC. He had brought out that they called it. It was a book he had. He said they called it Judah because that's where the Jews dwell, man. All right, so they knew who they was snatching, and they knew who they was conquering. They came over to the Americas, man. They knew what they was doing, man. All right, go ahead.
Habakkuk 2:8, and it reads, because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee, because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land, of the city, and of all that dwell therein. Woe to him that coveteth and evil covetousness to his house, that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. Thou hast consulted shame to thy house by cutting off many people, and hast sinned against thy soul. Right, that's talking about you Edomites. Okay? And it's coming out that you Edomites are not the people of the Heavenly Father. Right. Okay? Like you the total opposite. You the devil that the Bible speaks of.
Hold on, get Psalm, the brother brought that out. Get Psalm chapter 50, verse 16. What you have to do with my law. Alright? So that's what they claim. Oh, we're the Christians, we're the Jews, we're white people. They're not white, they're red. And white symbolic for purity. Right? So when you call them white, you're calling them a holy people. That's why the people they bring, where they say, oh, it's a white male. Oh my God, he needs help. oh, Becky, here I come. I'm come to stay the damsel in distress.
They'll call the
All right.
police, be like, I'm a white woman.
And the black guy is hitting me in the head.
They get
He's
they'll
staring at me.
They'll get there right away and shit.
They'll get there right away.
There was
man.
I seen a TikTok where they were like, he's like, yeah, I'm a white man. He's like, say the word ass. He's like, axe. Hung up the phone on. You know, like, you know how Jake be saying certain words?
I'm axe. Yeah, I'm an axe. Yeah.
Umbrella.
He said the word ass.
Put mayonnaise or Miracle Whip in your tuna fish
That's a
sandwich.
line.
Oh, I put Miracle Whip.
Yeah, I like that.
Hey, brother, look, you gotta stay focused.
Hot boy.
You gotta stay focused, brother.
It's a lion. It's a lion. It's,
There is
you know, it's a lion.
You gotta stay focused, brother.
God.
That's a woman in the red dress.
Oh, Matrix got it.
Matrix got it.
Nah.
Yeah. All right, go ahead. Hey,
Turns
go
to
ahead.
Agent Smith.
Hey, you gonna say something else? Somebody
I think there was more than that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Romans 9. And Paul was quoting Hosea. See, this is talking about everybody. No, he was talking about the book of Hosea, which is talking about the Israelites.
Hosea 1 and 10. Yep. Go ahead.
It says, "Ye are not my people. There shall they be called the children of the living power."
Right, we telling you, we are the prophets, we telling you so-called niggas, Latinos, man, you're the sons of the paladin, you are the Israelites, the Bible speaks on, man. And the curses do apply you that mark you as Israel, man. This is our DNA, the real DNA, man. All right, go ahead.
Verse 27, it says, Isaiah also cried concerning Israel.
Concerning who?
Concerning Israel.
Also concerning Israel. Speaking of the Israelites. Go ahead.
It says, though the number of the children of Israel be as the sand of the sea.
Hold it right there. Because they population is small, man. The little Hicks and the other tribes, the so-called white people, the Edomite, their population small, man. They begging people to give away donut eggs. They complaining that the dark race is on populated with this stuff. So how they gonna be the children of Israel? Because this chick online, she gotta say, she'll Jake keep being brainwashed by the Ish people and shit into that Buddhism, Judaism. Oh, the nation of Israel is a small people. No, they small number. No, all African American be Jews. It's a small number of Jews. I'm gonna note, it said Israel should be the sand. All 12 tribes should be like the sand of the sea, man. Hey, get out of here, man. How you be the children of Israel and your population, man? You're small. No, man. It said at the end of the day, it said the children of Israel should be like the sand of the sea, a numerous population, man. And Jake, what they complain about when got the guy Bill Riley, and they got Bill Riley on Fox News back in the day, man. He's complaining about Judah having babies. Oh, they having babies out of wedlock. They having babies. They don't say they babies out of wedlock. When you have sex with a woman, that's your wife, man. All right, that's in Genesis 24, verse 67, man. The Isaac took Rebecca's wife to take Pop, and she became his wife.
And also, you know, Esau, he has a lot, but what the scriptures say, the Lord has made him small among the heathen.
Yeah.
Loosely paraphrased.
And now that fits you. That fits you perfect. You're not gonna miss that. That you're Edom, that you're Amalek, the head of the tribes, man. Hey, somebody get that Numbers. No, it said that I believe Numbers chapter 24:9 said it's something that it said Amalek is the first or something like that. First of the nation. Yep, that's proven who in charge, who on the banks and corporations, all that stuff, man. And you can look it up. You can just type in the corporation, you'll see their name up there.
Kanye West came out with the red list.
And that's spiritual called the red list.
The red list, yeah.
Right.
I think that was done on purpose. You know, it's called the red list. It shows you all the issues, all you damn Herodians. All right, it shows you being the owners of damn near everything.
Yep.
Owning all the TV, the media, the news.
Even own companies that's the opposite, so like Coca-Cola, Pepsi and shit.
Yeah, they own all that
all
shit.
that shit, man.
They own all the news outlets, all the and then I was watching this TikTok live where this one dude was going into like a lot of these big time companies, like say they got like 10 people that are in charge of the whole company. Damn near out of every single company he brought out, 75% of the board, the higher ups, the board members and shit were all issues. Over 75% of every top ranking member of all these businesses are issues.
Right.
Hey,
But then, go
they
ahead.
go to the live.
Go ahead.
No, they only put that in the live, man. exactly what you just said. It's like I was talking
Oh, good, man.
But
Council Wall, Bob.
like I said, I wish I had those same results, man. I wish I had looked that shit up. It's true. You know, we already know brothers, of course, dealing with this. But there's a whole, like you said, the report and it showed. I mean, aside from what this guy is proving, man, you know, Kanye said it.
I read this route.
And you're proving it by blackballing this, you know, this weirdo.
Right.
It's not really in the truth. You control everything.
Yeah.
And if anybody speaks like against you at all, then they get blown up.
They get cut off.
Yeah.
Right? How the hell Donald Trump got his damn Twitter removed? He got his
Right.
How the hell Kanye West get a whole Twitter removed? Like, come on, that goes to show you that
his
somebody
bank
got
account-
something to hide.
His bank reject Chase Bank rejected him, man. Say, hey, we want your money.
It's crazy because he also is in a little hat pocket. He could also be a controlled opposition. But look, they're showing you, even if he is like Kanye, if they're controlled opposition, they're showing you that if you speak out against them or if you're doing anything that's righteous, this is what may happen.
Oh, when Nick Canyon did that thing with the gap with ADL, he said they're doing buck breaking and the gas is in that fast Yeah, that's the nationality, he couldn't tell. Right. Hold on. But Nick Canyon, he did an interview with his gap at ADL, and he said they doing buck break. He said, "What's that?" He said, "What's that? I don't know what that is." It's a fucking. How the fuck you had the ADL? You don't know what buck breaking is. Or learn some parts of what slavery is and shit, man. Like, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, you tell like he don't know. He knows what buck breaking is. But they, like they said, they won't be the villain victims, man. You can't, either you hot or you cold. You can't be both at the same time, man.
Shit, he the villain and the superhero. He'll be the one to burn down the building and shit.
The little hero.
And then he'll come in and save you from the building and shit. You know, like
yeah.
Try to make himself the good guy.
Like an unbreakable.
Because they do actually believe in duality.
Yeah.
That's the reason why they have the document as is as well. So they believe in duality. They push that heavily. Yes, they believe that they are the good guy and the bad guy, and they are God and Savior.
Yep.
They show you that in that movie, I think it's Spider-Man Far From Home.
Yeah.
That Mysterio, so this motherfucker create the problem, then go in and say the day, and everybody look at him as a hero.
Yeah, Mysterio.
Also, that
And then now Spider-Man, the bad guy, is just killing them or fucking them up.
That's that pride. They throw their pride in you, man. All right, go ahead.
And it was just a quote. It says a neo-Nazi, but it also says Voltaire. But the quote says, to learn who rules over you, simply find out who are you not allowed to criticize.
Right.
And that quote is 100% facts. Because that Teemanite, which he was also an Edomite as well, Adolf Hitler. All right, he was basically persecuting you small hats, man, because he already knew that great sin. So he's like, damn, what's up with it? That's right.
You too.
Most time, man.
Almost time.
Right. Yeah.
Even though he's smoking that cancer stick, he already know what it is.
Right. And hopefully he repent.
Right.
Be saved. But yeah, so Adolf Hitler, he was basically trying to kill you small hats because he's like, damn, y'all bring the great sin upon our nation, you know? And that sin is never going to get wiped away. The only way that sin is going to get wiped away is if you would have sacrificed, you know? That's why the scripture says the house of Esau is for stubble and the house of Jacob for flame. Now the house of Joseph for flame, all right?
Yeah,
You can't talk about these damn people. Go ahead.
We had a general that said he fought World War War II, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was World War II. He said he wished he had to switch sides. He said he wished he had to put on Hitler's side. Yeah, somebody tried to flag the video.
Then
You guys
himself was half-ish.
yeah, he was ish. Aside from that point,
Schmickelberger or somewhere.
Schickelgruber.
And some
no,
of the
he-
ish.
he-
Schickel-
I thought he was supposed to be the illegitimate son of Solomon Rothschild.
Con.
Yeah, but they changed his name. He changed his name up a couple times.
Then some of the ish. Then some of the ish. He was one of the Nazi party. Then someone was helping the Nazis become the honorary Aryans, man.
Exactly.
I think Hitler wrote a letter too, say come out that religion, but he knew they wasn't really they wasn't real Israelite. He said come out that Swazi man religion.
The
Swartz man religion, man. That's what he said.
And Swartz is the German word which means black.
Black. Yep.
Alright.
Go ahead. If you look, hold on, let me say something.
Are you good?
Cause you go to you look at the coat of arms, man. It's you got the Moors, cause the Moors were Israelite. They'll say sports and sports. You see a bunch of dudes that's darker than me, man. Like you can't like
Svatsa.
super dark. Man.
Like that. Which I think he's Jake Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know, his last name is what? Black.
Black.
Black, y'all.
Double black.
Yeah.
Black on black.
Yeah, a lot of brothers think
He'll Jake.
he an Edomite, but I think he's Jake.
He a
Like,
Jake.
he done had the spirit of an Edomite.
No, he Jake. He loved to pop women and shit. He had that little son on the side.
Right. Practice made on the side. And shit.
Yeah. You're gonna do that, man.
Alright. You got something to
Yeah, come. This is the book of 2nd Ezra 6:28. It says, as for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared. Right, so all these things that Esau Edom has paid a lot of money, to hide is coming to light, especially who the people of the Lord are. Ancient relics that's been hid for so long. Everything is being revealed in the time right now that we're currently living in. They paid billions of dollars to hide the truth, but everything that these devils are doing is actually, profiting the truth. Everything that they say is causing more people to ask questions. People is actually looking it up for themselves, and they proving the devil to be a liar.
It's putting like more gasoline to the fire, man. Hey, you can't put this fire out, man. Ain't nothing against the truth, man. It's too late now. You can say, oh, Kyrie Irving is not anti-Semitic. Too late now.
And I was all over Twitter, under the Kyrie section, and people was actually saying, everything that Kyrie is saying, it doesn't have anything to do with, being, anti-Semitic.
It's really
Shemitic,
it's shams, anti-Shemitic. All right? How the hell you gonna be anti-Shemitic when you're a Shemitic people yourself?
Right. Somebody, as a matter of fact, speaking about anti-Shemitic against Shem, which there's 8 Shemitic nations. What about all you Herodian little hats over there bombing fucking Ishmael and shit? Ishmael's fucking from Shem, so
the Palestinians and stuff.
hitting them with them anti-Shemitic bombs.
And you got one of the Palestinians, you got a lot of Israelites. You got a lot of Israelites among them. So you the real anti-Shemitic people.
They're the ones against all the other Shemitic nations.
Yeah, they committed crime. Oh, they made fun of us, the Israelites. They made fun of Ishmael, the Arabs. They made fun of the East Indians, Elam and stuff. Those Shemitic people. What they said, come on here, you little dot head.
There was a video where it was a bunch of little hat kids saying that kill all the Arabs, kill all of them, kill them.
Yep.
But nonetheless, I seen a video on TikTok where if you type in hashtag like Kyrie Irving, it has over 2.1 billion views. So since he came out and said that, he posted up the link, they did what they did in the interview, over 2.1 billion people seen that.
Yep.
All right, so guess what? Thanks a lot, Esau. You just made our jobs a lot easier because now people are going to be asking questions, wanting to inquire, and now you shot yourself in the foot. You should have just left it alone. Should have brushed it under the rug, but now you gained the attention of 2.1 billion people.
Right. And they banned that film.
Stupid.
Hebrews and Negro, but guess what? Those are the elected 1/3. That's gonna lead us to them.
That's right.
Right, so all the people not gonna make it. See, our people they want their cake eaten too. They want to be Israelite and nigga at the same time.
Nigga like.
Right. Hey, the scripture said you can't serve two masters, man.
Hey, I would. All the Lord's people are prophets, man.
Yeah.
It's the reason why the Lord set up these little churches.
Right.
So yeah, you can have. Even Paul said. He said that whether in pretense or in truth, the Mashiach is preached. So it's the reason why we're out here. So when you do have little skits and bullshit, you still got the truth out there. Somebody's gonna come out there and they're gonna find it. And eventually, they're gonna come into our kingdom. Eventually, this Edomite's kingdom is gonna fall.
Right. This is Ephesians 4 and 11. And he gave some apostles and some prophets and some evangelists and some pastors and teachers for the perfecting of the saints, for the work of the ministry, for the edifying of the body of Hamashiach, till we all come into the unity of the faith and of the knowledge of the Son of the Most High, unto a perfect man, unto the measure of the stature of the fullness of Hamashiach, that we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro, and carried away every wind of doctrine by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness whereby they lie in wait to deceive. So let's just land back on what the elders just spoke about. That's why the Lord put the men out here, okay, for the perfecting of the saints.
Yeah.
All right.
And also this distraction of what's coming, man. All right, because World War III is already here, man. We about to enter nuclear warfare, man.
You got U.S. troops over there in Ukraine right now.
Right. Perfect. Somebody get the Valley of Jehoshaphat. Joel chapter. Yeah.
You see these glasses? Joel 2.
Right. It's Joel 3 and 1. It reads, "For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
That's over there in the Middle East, man. All right, go ahead.
And will plead with them for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and part of my land."
All right, so all those nations, they have their part of bringing our people down, and they part of our land and stuff. They now, they part of what? Against Ishmael themselves. The Armenians, those Israelites. Armenians are Israelites. Some of them are, all right? Yeah.
Instrumental in the scatter.
Yeah, but keep going on here.
Verse 3, "And they have cast lots for my people and have given a boy for a
How they
harlot."
cast lots? When we saw the slave lots, man. All right? All of us, all 12 tribes, man, from the District of America, we took us on the slave lots. So they train us to plow gold and everything. All right? Here, there, get this little black wench, get the light butt up, get this big young strong buck, he breed you healthy baby. Here go this Indian squad, you mixing with a Negro, you get a nice little half Negro.
Oh, wait.
With
Hey,
curly
mind
hair.
you, if the auction went down on Sabbath day, according to them, they'll stop it. They won't allow the auction to go because there wouldn't be enough sellers or buyers, like people to sell slaves or buy them. So during a lot of those auctions, if it landed on one of their holidays or on the Sabbath, they'll postpone it.
So, yep.
How nice.
So they wasn't getting sold.
Nope, they wasn't getting sold up there. No, they didn't even have the Deuteronomy 28:48. So
Yokes of iron.
Yokes of iron, man.
Yeah, I told one of them little hats that. I'm like, when did y'all get? I'm like, last time I typed in yoke of iron on Google, I see dark skinned people with yokes on their neck, and he's all like, I joined a little his live mission on TikTok. He's like, how dare you use my heritage against me? You are not allowed to read that book against me. And then the other guy said, let him read it, let him read it. I was sitting their ass up.
Yeah. Go ahead. So cast lots.
It says, "Cast lots for my people and have given a boy for a harlot."
Giving a boy for a harlot. Who fucked our boys? All right, Ishmael, man. All right, with the sub-Saharan trade and the Indian Ocean trade, they get into the hands of Ishmael, so-called Arabs. They cut their teeth on castrate them because they won't talk to women. They are them. All right. And sometimes they feminize man, using as male prostitutes, man. The same thing over here in America, man. Esau will pop out little boys and stuff, man.
Boy for pleasure,
Yup.
girl for baby.
Hey, you got that movie, Goodbye Uncle Tom. And it was an Edomite. He was teaching the boys how to be little sodomites, man. He put body paint on and stuff like that, man. Those sex ones. That's why some of our people, man, they turned out. You got generations of those that been the L lifestyle, those that been flaming fire some vacuum cleaners, the vacuum carpets. I'm picking the codes now. All right, good. We'll take that. But generation they also come in those sex farms, man. Because people to those sex farms, they turn these off, build them out, man. And also that's part of foreign affliction, man. Because you build out people that die, man. All right.
Said they sold a girl for wine that they might drink.
What did it happen to little heads? When it happened to the Jewish people, that never happened to them. This happened to the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man.
Right.
All right, that never happened to them.
Yeah.
All right, and he ain't worried about damn thing. He's in his kingdom. And that's in Psalm 73, man. And he's supposed to be like this because it's his turn. But guess what? It's his turn to go down now. It's our turn to come up.
That's the Lamentations 4. It says, rejoice, O daughter of Edom, and be glad. You know?
Right.
So right now, shit, do all your wickedness. Get it out your system.
Right.
Because in the kingdom of heaven, your ass ain't gonna, we catch you doing some off shit, it's a wrap.
Hey, Yashral, I got that for you.
Go ahead.
We was just talking about the spirit. This is Lamentations 4:21.
Perfect.
It says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of goods. The cup also shall pass through unto thee, and thou shalt be drunken, and shalt make thyself naked. You know, hey, so like the brother Yashral was pointing to, man, you know, hey, that's how they supposed to be, man. This is their kingdom, man. All right, this is the time that they get to rule, man. All right, which is being cut down day by day, shorter and shorter, man. The scripture says the triumphant of the wicked is but for a moment, man. All right, the scripture says he has bounds that he cannot pass. All right, so hey, while they're in their kingdom, man, hey, they gotta make the best of it, man. Because like the brother said, man, hey, when the Lord returns, all right, instead of the kingdom of heaven, man, hey, it ain't gonna be none of that, man. You know. It says the cup shall pass unto thee, so like, which is that cup of affliction, man.
That's right.
Ain't no bouncing the basketball and shit. Oh, can we just play basketball?
Bouncing pork skin ball.
Yeah, pork skin ball and shit. And like that guy in the little head is talking about this game supposed to bring people together, man. When all those boy, that's the first time I see people from a different ethnic group of nationality, man. The basketball basically like, hey niggas, keep bouncing that ball. Keep bouncing that ball, and don't call yourself an Israelite. All right, keep doing what you're doing. Keep yourself in the dark. All right, don't shed no light upon us and stuff. Be a good little boy. Bounce that basketball. Go join the fraternity, sorority. All right, keep going to Islam. Keep going to Christianity, man. All right, keep being a Buddhist. Keep being a Jehovah's Witness, man. All right, keep calling yourself African, Native American, Latino, man. Don't call yourself an Israelite, man. Right? Keep gang banging. That's your little deal. Keep calling, all right? That's what they want you to do, man.
Shit, this should be running all of them sports and shit. Why the hell out of all the animals you need a pork skin basketball? Pork skin football. And that's because it goes against the law. We ain't supposed to touch the carcass.
Yep.
Let me make a pork skin basketball.
Or football.
That's the accuser of our brethren. He bouncing pork skins.
Don't you find that suspicious?
He bouncing pork skins. See, God, you gotta keep them underneath me still. They're still in sin. Yep. See? He washed his hands with that pork soap. Put pork in goddamn here.
He chew that bubble gum. Right. Like I said, Revelation, hey, get that Revelation 2. They accuse us day and night.
Yeah, Revelation 12.
Yep. Revelation 12, man.
No. So as long as they can keep us in his little system, his little, you know, because they don't have none of that shit. You go to some of their grocery stores, they'll have a whole rabbi through there making sure everything's kosher.
Damn.
You know?
Hey, you want some salad dressing? Hey, you go to their store and get it, man.
Yeah.
And they know Hasidic neighborhood.
Matzo boys.
Yeah, man, they got their own sour cream. They got their own ranch flavored salad dressing.
Yeah, they got all their kosher shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna start going shopping.
On some of the stuff, you got like a little K on it. It's kosher, like a pea that lets you know it's good for Passover.
Hey, if I just say, like brothers gotta be careful, like buying certain cheeses, because a lot of these cheeses got animal enzymes in it. And a lot of the cheeses got animal enzymes in it. All right, and sometimes they use pork. You know, like
Glycerin.
Huh?
Glycerin, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, they speak pork in damn near everything. Right, you know? And they're the ones controlling all that shit. We ain't got no damn factories and processing plants and all that shit.
Right.
No, they're the ones in control of that.
I got that scripture. This is the book of Revelation.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Revelations 12-10. It says, and I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of his Mashiach. For the accuser of our brother is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night. Right, this is what Esau Edom do. You know, they accuse him for our power day and night. You know, can somebody get that Judah? I believe it's the 5th chapter. You know how it talks about you know, let this be their ruin.
Hey, get that. We're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna go meet the other brothers up down the street. We're getting ready to close out after this.
Yeah, but ultimately, you know, these heathens know if we keep going off, you know, that we won't be, you know, we won't have that protection from Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai. They're the elites. You know, keep us in sin that we don't, you know, return into our power. You know, because they know that, you know, what? Instead of Revelation 11, 3 days and a half, they shall stand upon their feet. You know? And this is what they feel. I believe it's like Judah 5 and
It's like,
Judah 5.
is it like 19 or something?
Tell Elder comment. You can stop back.
Yeah,
200 West Coast.
This is the book of Judah, chapter 5, verse 20. Now therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error against his people, and then they sin against their power, Yahweh thy power, let us consider that this shall be their ruin, and let us go up, and we shall overcome them.
Right, exactly right. Because if you look at some Jake's neighborhoods, like certain restaurants, they sell Jake shrimp, pork, crab, lobster. You know, they sell Jake all abominable foods. Talking about these heathens that come in our neighborhood, you know, they, so-called neighborhood, they sell Jake all abominable foods. You know, they'll make, you know, Jake go off in wicked ways, different things like that. And these heathens know that if we keep on going off, that, you know, they feel like we ain't gonna return to our power. You know?
Yep.
All right. So with that being said,
Yeah, we're gonna get ready to wrap it up. Go meet up the other brothers. We're gonna be on what's Merck's channel called?
GMS Teach What Was Taught.
GMS Teach What Was Taught. You know, if you guys want to continue on, but you can close us out.
All right. So with that being said, we want to end our back with our praise, honor, glory to.
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahshua, Hashem, Kadarash.
And until next time, walk above the ball.
Above the ball.